Well, thank you for joining me. Brand image, customer experience, customer engagement. Now, busy weekend of business, leisure and pleasure, but something I was talking to on Friday. I went to a networking seminar, listening to people interact, talking about brands, talking about building on brands, talking about the image. And I thought I just needed to touch up on this because there was a couple of people in the room that weren't quite, shall we say, open-minded. And obviously the thing about today's generations are you've got to be open-minded with your brand, your image, what it stands for. Now, I talk a lot about building a good foundation and you can build on the top, but you've got to have an inspiration, you've got to have a vision. So I wanted to try and put it into perspective. Now, I don't know whether this is going to quite work or not, because I explained it to somebody in the office this morning and they got it and they were like, wow, that's, all of a sudden that's come home. And then one of the other girls was like, yeah, I kind of get it, Anne, but life's changed. So let me try it with you. One of the most iconic structures in the world, the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Now, technically, that is the image of France for most people. You've got the colours of the flag, which most people can't get in the right order, but that everybody knows about. It's got its foundations, and obviously it's however tall high, that's mathematical stuff. So this is an icon, this is a brand, this is an image. And in some people, this actually conjures up what Paris and France stands for. Now you're going to ask me how, and I'm going to say, well, it's built on four things that obviously you can go into with your business. Products, sales, branding, image, business, customer experience, whichever one you look at those, and then you build up. Now, let's talk about the tower itself. It conjures up images of France, it conjures up romance, it conjures up passion, it conjures up going to France for a weekend, the little Champs-Elysees and the little cafes. So when somebody talks about Paris, first thing that pops in their mind is the image of this. They then start creating little streets and the little cafes. They're creating an experience and they might not have been there yet. So what I'm trying to understand is, if this is your brand, this is the image of your brand, what does it conjure up? What does it stand for? Now, you could say this was back in the days of the French. It stands for history, it stands for iconic, it stands for we're moving forward, we had an image, we wanted to create something. Well, at the end of the day, that's what you're trying to do with your business. You're trying to put something out there. Now, some people will say it needs to be changed. Possibly adapted, maybe a little cafe underneath, maybe more open, but it's a symbol. It's an image, it's a brand of France, it's the romance, it's what conjures up. Now, I need you to understand that about your business. Obviously, back wearing the Fox logo again, their brand is extreme sports. I was having a chat with one of their Fox reps and he said, we were the extreme sports. We were the casual clothing, the Fox head, the Fox logo, all trademarked up. We go across generations. We now go across sporting genres. He said, we have got, like you said beforehand, everybody from commentators and reporters to the man in the street that wants to be casual. He said, we've now got jeans. We're now bringing in more casual clothing. He said, we've even got a business suit for some of our presenters and our reporters to wear. But the whole Fox thing was about the extreme sports. It was about making a stand. It was about going out and making your mark. I said, well, how did the Fox head come then? He said, because the Fox head is a predator, going out, getting what I want, winning, and that was what it is. That's going to be the dominant one. It prowls around. We are the prowlers. We are going out there into any genre, any sport, and we're putting our stamp on. Fair enough, I said. He said, there's been other people come and go. He said, we had Muddy Fox, which was for the dirt bikes. They just had a paw print. He said, but the iconic Fox head logo is on all kinds of clothing across all kinds of sectors. So it then said, this is what we stand for: action sports, the action sports genre, and now into the casual clothing. So I've got to ask you, your brand, your image, it's you. It's what you stand for. Now, as a big corporation, obviously Fox is worldwide, and that basically is seen around the world, and people use that image in their head for when they talk about France. But then there's other things you need to consider, and the next video I'm going to do is about you. And you're going to say, and okay, you know. So this one's about understanding the brand, what the brand stands for. And obviously I needed to use this just to say, when you think about France, you tend to think about this, the structure, the building, what it stands for, what it means, and the images it conjures up by just that one iconic image. So bear that in mind. I'm now going to stop this one and we'll start the next video on you.